So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud, while at an exhibition.
And a chance! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Chouameni, that's a lovely, neat pass. Fran Garcia. Oh, there's a probing ball. That is a brilliant interception. Kubasi. And Bernal. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, nothing. And this is Lewandowski. Great vision.
Lewandowski really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And this is Lewandowski. Out to the left it goes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's Lewandowski! And that is wildly off target.
Lewandowski probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's being urged to shoot. Can he finish? They've scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, terrible mistake. He's decent chance! It's hit the crossbar. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Now it's Lewandowski. Knocks it into space. Played into space. Nicely worked. And no, that was never going to make it. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, red, nice interception. Valverde. Another pass, just keeps it ticking. Shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
A case now of complete control. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's done very well to take that back. And here's Vinicius Junior.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, super find. He's in a great position here. Fran Garcia. Barcelona have it back and can go again. And the shot! Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
And he's in on goal. Lewandowski! And he's following up. It's their second corner of the game. And he's quick to get it clear again.
2 minutos de descuento.
And here's Pedri. Gets into some space. Ball. He scores! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Howson get... And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. That pass has been well intercepted. Can he get it through? Can he spark a counter here? Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that is a little undercooked. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Great, there's the shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Lewandowski. It's a pretty loose pass. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Nice looking ball. Courtois claims comfortably. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to play it through. He's on it. Can he get away? Tries a shot!
He'll be disappointed with that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fran Garcia. Ambitious ball here. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Serves up across. And that's the keeper's ball. Carvajal. Valverde. That's been cut out, well played. That's gone for a throw-in. Valverde. Chouameni. Now it's Camavinga. The message is clear, none shall pass. Pedri. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Over to the left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Nicely weighted ball. Bernal. Martin. João Cancelo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Lewandowski. Big chance! In for the pieces, this time surely! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
He gets big. It's fallen loose again. And somehow he's managed to miss it.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Valverde. And it's Carvajal. And he was quick to react. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Pedri. Gets a good foot in there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pinches it off him. Rafinha has got himself a free kick. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And he's intervened well there. He has found the way through. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely shaped ball.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Plays it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, shooting chance! That's another chance! And with that, the final whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Vinicius Junior just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those...
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That pass isn't the best. Martin. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Rafinha in with the challenge. Valverde. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Valverde. And this is Lewandowski. That's been cut out, well played. That has been slung wide. Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe! Lewandowski. Mendy does well to get it back. Pass somewhat off target. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Rafinha really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Now it's Lewandowski, and he's lost his man here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Now it's Mbappe. João Cancelo.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
That has not gone well. And they're quick to get it back. And this is Lewandowski, picked out brilliantly. Tchouaméni, quality ball. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Pinches it off him. Nice bit of trickery. He could... De Jong! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
OK, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And he's going to be disappointed with that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Carvajal. Lewandowski. Tries to get it clear. Mendy. And it's Tchouaméni. And this is Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Off the post! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Chouameni, great vision. He has found the way through, and it's made its way to him. De Jong, Rafinha, cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Here we go again then.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Mendy. Valverde. Casado gets a foot in here. Can he get it through? He's looking wide. Dinks one through. No, he's just misjudged that one. Mendy. For Valverde. Can he get on the end of this? Mendy. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's picked his way through. And that was very necessary. Passes short and sharp. Mbappe! It's in!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
He is through. Chance, surely!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Valverde. Schwalmedi. The ball's gone astray. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Well, they've got it again. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Lewandowski. Knocks it into space. That's an imaginative pass. Pau Kubasi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's got away. He's having a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he finish? Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Rodrigo to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, it's no doubt a positive one. They want to make sure they finish the job from here.
And he's decided to go for it. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Madrid making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
El dorsal 45 será reemplazado por el dorsal 6.
Cross flung in towards the middle. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Tries to play it through. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 2 será sustituido por el dorsal dorsal 12.
Rudiger plays a sharp little ball here, and he was quick to react. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Looking for a runner. And it's Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. And he's had a hit!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now that looks a decent ball. Rafinha is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. It's a pretty loose pass. Ambitious ball here. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. 5 minutes to add. Looking for the run.
Oh, really well played.
Pedri. Now that's well seen too. This looks promising. Pedri. Now, can they get him away? Camavinga has created one goal already. A probing pass. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Not too much. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Madrid are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Bellingham claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So there it is. What struck you most about that? And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
And already we're underway here. Now it's Lewandowski. Caught offside that time. Valverde. Pass somewhat off target. Well, That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I've always been impressed with Danny Carvajal, Peter, because of his work rate and incessant running. A consummate team player and a real fighting spirit inside him. You know, he's got that grit about what he does as a fullback. Although we're starting to see flashes of individualism here and there.
And oh, he's been caught napping! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pass is just off target. Valverde. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Knocks it into space. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe! Big chance! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Not the most accurate pass. Yamal. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And this is Lewandowski.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity.
And the shot! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Expertly cut out, really. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Vinicius Junior. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Tries to pass it through. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Pedri. Great chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Throw in. Now, can they get him away? That has been slung wide.
Rafinha really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. That is good strength. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that was vital. That is ended up in no man's land. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's got away. Shot a goal! Yes, it's there! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Madrid are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Rudiger. He's picked his way through. Rafinha. Chance, surely! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Forwards and with intent. Valverde. It's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Now it's Yamal. That has not gone well. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And this is Lewandowski. Is on it. Tries a shot! Off the post!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Real chance! To goal! Barcelona take the lead. Pedri goes steaming forward. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. It's a threatening ball. He's had it taken off him. Valverde goes looking wide. Yamal has it in a wide position. Has a look and plays it forward. Bellingham. And this is Lewandowski. Mendy. That has been cut short. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. That's a sharp pass. Played into space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Carvajal. That's a cute ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Threads one in, and he cuts out the supply.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value...
Chance! Just eases him off the ball. Lewandowski. Valverde. Mendy. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Rodrigo coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
And he's managed to gift it back. And they've got a throw. And he's had it nicked away. Nicely shaped ball. No, he's just misjudged that one.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That pass has been well intercepted. Fran Garcia. Can he get it through? Stood up well to him there. Searching pass he's played there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident. And a shot! It's a loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
And he's gone backward here.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Chouameni tries to play it through. Mbappe, and the shot! There's a goal! They have stolen level at the last!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Chance for a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Madrid complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes. And we're done. Madrid have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players.
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Decent chance, made possible by a very decent ball.
Oh, he may have snatched at that, Peter. The ball came in at a pace and at a good height too. He only needed to...
And now a sudden... Great ball, and he's in here. Now it's Chouameni. Lewandowski. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal.
Oh, terrible pass. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Lewandowski, clearly the target here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And this is Lewandowski. Yamal! It's come back out to him. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Aimed beyond the defence. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shot a goal! There it is! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Marcó en el minuto 25 el dorsal 8.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Now it's Valverde. Now it's Bellingham. That is good strength. João Cancelo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
Well, I'm not...
He's having a go! Just sails past the upright.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Yamal. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mendy. Ball's out. It'll be a throw-in again. Casado gets a foot in here. Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Looking for options for movement. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Casado.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's a shade optimistic. Valverde does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Lewandowski. It's a pretty loose pass. He's looking wide. Lewandowski. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Great vision. Neatly clipped into space. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Madrid happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the action is back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, that has not gone well. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to play it through. Oh, just skips past his man. Rafinha. Pedri. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lewandowski. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Vinicius Junior. Martin makes the interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now he's off and running. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Lewandowski. Mendy cuts out the pass.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Pedri. He shifted it to the flank. Lewandowski. Could be danger here. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Rodrigo to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, it's no doubt a positive one. They want to make sure they finish the job from here.
El dorsal 11, el dorsal 12, el dorsal 6.
Now it's Lewandowski. Knocks it into space. That's travelling a long way. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Yamal. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, a delicate chip through. Valverde. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's burst through. Great chance! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Alexander-Arnold, Goulet, and he's there to get it away, and he's there to retrieve it. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. De Jong. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Mbappe! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Now it's Bellingham. Danger averted for now. And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game, Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist.
Terrific header! Denied by an instinctive save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Well, that has not gone well. De Jong. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Over to the left. Oh, that's a key interception. Now, can they get him away? The ball looks a good one. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Nicely weighted ball. Shot a goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. That is ended up in no man's land. Mendy. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. De Jong. And it's made its way to Rafinha! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rafinha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Kubasi. And it's De Jong. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And this is Lewandowski.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Rafinha. Shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
That is good alertness. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Carvajal spots it and intercepts. In with the challenge. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Eder Militao makes the interception. Mendy. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. No way through, so back it comes. Bellingham. Great vision. Oh, played through for the wide man. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pass somewhat off target. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. He intercepts the throw, that's well read. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Lewandowski. Aims beyond the defence. Threads one in. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Corner number 2 then. And that's going up front in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. De Jong. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, he's burst through! Lewandowski stood his ground. And the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Lewandowski, clearly the target here.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Valverde. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're off again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
De Jong. Eder Militao wins the duel this time. Carvajal. Chouameni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for the run. João Cancelo. Valverde. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Yamal. Oh, there's a probing ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. So much time. And a chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Casado gathers from the goal kick, and it's Bellingham. Oh, good-looking ball. And that's another good win of the ball. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Now that's well seen too.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Decent chance! Valverde, and that's gone loose. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The big chance, must be! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee's come over, it's a red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Mbappe! Corner number 3 coming up. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Valverde. Carvajal. Looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nicked it back promptly. Well timed, excellent interception. With Rudiger. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Mbappe is eyeing up his options in the middle. They're taking a moment to consider their options.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11, el dorsal 12, el dorsal 6.
Pedri charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's been slipped through. Mendy gets across to intercept that. Now it's Mbappe. And that's a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Nice-looking ball.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That pass isn't the best. Mendy.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he was quick to react. Played into space. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Eder Militao. Valverde going full tilt down the left. That's a cute ball. That's the keeper's ball.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good take in a good area.
Barcelona really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Searching pass he's played there. Tries to pass it through. Valverde. Now it's Bellingham. No, that's been intercepted. Nicely spread. Oh, that's all spotted. That is ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball. Big chance! Pedri. And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. João Cancelo cuts out the pass. Martin. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends.
There's the shot! Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early.
He's had a shot! Dispatched clinically. The breakthrough strike. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you is after that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Lewandowski. Eder Militao does well to get it back. This one... Can he finish? They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Tchouaméni.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That has been cut short. Kubasi. De Jong. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Looking for options for movement. Yamal could try cutting inside here. Danger averted for now. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And this is Lewandowski. The message is clear, none shall pass. And he plays one through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now, can they get him away? Yamal. And he thumps it clear. Taken back almost at once. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good-looking ball. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Rafinha.
That's good play from him.
And he's managed to get free. Tchouaméni. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And this is Lewandowski. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. That has been slung wide. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that pass isn't the best. Played into space, floated through, and he's got real chance! It's a goal! A goal at a really telling moment. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Barcelona get themselves back into... And it's half-time here. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. He's got away. That's going to go a long way. And here's Lewandowski. Carvajal. Tchouaméni. Tries to play it through. Always onto this. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Carvajal spots it and intercepts. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nice looking ball. But that has not gone well. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Casado. Now it's Lewandowski. Yamal. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And here's Bellingham. Now it's Lewandowski.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That pass has been well intercepted. The pass is intercepted. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Lewandowski. Pau Kubasi calmly anticipates. Tchouaméni. That is good alertness. And it's played forward. Great vision. Can he get on the end of this? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Valverde. And he's found a way past. Oh, this looks sharp. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, real chance to break. He has found a way through. Lewandowski. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pedri aimed beyond the defence. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's been cut out. Well played. Valverde. Valverde! And that is wildly off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
El dorsal 10, el dorsal 2. Serán sustituidos por el
Valverde.
dorsal 11, el dorsal 16, el dorsal 12.
Spread it left. Rudiger makes the interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Played out to the left flank. Delivers the ball. Oh, important interception.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Madrid, moments now away from seeing this one out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Oh, really well played.
That looks a good ball through. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Desperate defending required here. Bellingham getting this one clear. And that is as far as it goes. Madrid proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Los balones que vayan a parar a la grada.